The story of AI starts long ago. People wondered if machines could be smart. Could machines think? Could they learn? These questions made scientists curious. They wanted to build machines that could think like people do. The idea of smart machines comes from very old stories. In ancient Greece, people told stories about robots. These were not real machines. They were just ideas, but people dreamed about them. In the 1800s, scientists started to think more about this. Charles Babbage made a machine called the analytical engine. It was very early, but it was a step toward computers. Then Alan Turing asked an important question. He asked if machines could think. This was in 1950. His question changed everything. Turing wanted to test if a machine was really intelligent. He made a test called the Turing test. In this test, a person talks to a machine. They do not see the machine. The machine tries to trick the person into thinking it is human. If the machine can do this, then it might be intelligent. Many scientists liked this test. It gave them a goal to work towards. The search for real machine intelligence began. The real story of AI started in the summer of 1956. Scientists met at Dartmouth College in the United States. They came together to think about machine intelligence. This meeting was very important. People now think of this as the true start of AI as a science. About 10 scientists came to this conference. Their names were John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Claude Shannon, and others. They were all very smart people. They believed that machines could learn to think. The scientists at Dartmouth were very hopeful. They thought machines could be smart very soon. Some said we would have smart machines in just a few years. They were wrong, but their hope was good. They started to write programs for computers. These programs tried to solve problems like humans do. They tried to make machines that could play chess. They tried to make machines that could understand words. They tried to make machines that could learn from examples. One important idea came from this meeting. Scientists started to think about intelligence in a new way. They said intelligence is just following rules. If you can tell a machine all the rules, it can be intelligent. This idea seemed simple at first, but it was not so simple in real life. Still, this idea guided AI research for many years. The Dartmouth meeting created a new field of science. After 1956, many universities started AI programs. Many companies started to work on AI. The race to build intelligent machines had truly begun. After the Dartmouth meeting, AI had a golden age. Scientists were very excited. They believed they could solve almost any problem. Money came easily for research. Many universities got money to study AI. Many companies also gave money. Everyone wanted to build smart machines. During this time, scientists made many programs that could do smart things. They made programs that could play checkers and chess. They made programs that could solve math problems. They made programs that could understand some English words. One famous program was called ELIZA. It was made in 1964. Eliza was a program that talked like a doctor. People talked to Eliza about their problems. Eliza asked questions back to them. Many people thought Eliza was real and could help them. This showed how much people wanted machines to understand them. Another program was called Shaky. Shaky was a robot that could move and think. It could look at a room and plan how to move around it. Scientists were very proud of these programs. During the Golden Age, scientists also thought about how machines could learn. They worked on something called machine learning. They tried to make machines learn from examples, just like children learn. The ideas were good, but computers at that time were not very fast or strong. Still, scientists kept trying. They believed they were close to creating real AI. The money kept coming. The research kept growing. But soon, problems began to appear. People started to see that making truly intelligent machines was much harder than anyone thought. After the Golden Age, AI faced a big problem. Scientists had promised too much. They said machines would be very smart soon, but the smart machines never came. People started to lose hope. This period is called the first AI winter. It was a cold time for AI research. Money stopped coming. Universities closed their AI programs. Companies stopped their AI projects. People did not want to pay for AI research anymore. Why did things go wrong? The computers of that time were very slow. The problems were much harder than scientists thought. For example, machines could play simple games like chess, but they could not understand the real world like humans do. A child can look at a picture and know what is in it, but machines could not do this. A child can understand many different meanings of words, but machines could understand only simple things. The gap between what scientists hoped for and what was actually possible was huge. Another problem was that the programs did not grow smarter. They needed many people to write new rules for them. Scientists had to write every rule by hand. This took a very long time. As problems got harder, it became almost impossible to write all the rules. The computers also had limits on memory. They could not store very much information. This made it very hard to build smart programs. Scientists realized they had made mistakes in their thinking. They had to change their ideas. The first AI winter lasted about 6 years. During this time, most AI research stopped, but a few scientists kept working. They believed AI would return someday. AI did not stay cold for long. In the 1980s, a new idea brought AI back to life. Scientists made systems called expert systems. These systems used knowledge from experts. An expert system was a program that had all the knowledge of a human expert. If an expert doctor knew how to find diseases, then a program could have that same knowledge. Doctors could use this program to help them. Experts in other fields help scientists too. Experts in science, engineering, and business shared their knowledge. Scientists put this knowledge into programs. Expert systems were very useful. Banks used them to check if they should give money to people. Factories used them to find problems with machines. Hospitals use them to help diagnose diseases. These systems actually worked. They saved money and time. Companies made lots of money from expert systems. The government gave money for more research. This was the second AI boom. Money came back to AI. Universities started new programs again. Young scientists came to work in AI. But expert systems had a big problem. They needed experts to help. An expert had to sit with scientists and explain everything they knew. This took a very long time. It was very expensive. Also, expert systems could only do what they were told. If the world changed, the system did not change with it. A system that worked for 10 years might stop working because things were different. By the late 1980s, expert systems were not as popular. They were hard to maintain. They were not as smart as people had hoped. Soon, money started to disappear again. The second AI boom was ending. In the 1990s, scientists changed how they thought about AI. Instead of writing all the rules, they let machines learn the rules themselves. This new idea was called machine learning. With machine learning, scientists gave machines many examples. The machine looked at all the examples. It found patterns in the examples. Then it learned the rules by itself. This was much better than the old way. Machine learning needed lots and lots of examples. Scientists started collecting huge amounts of data. The internet was growing, so there was much more data available. Computers were also getting faster and stronger. They could now learn from millions of examples. This made machine learning work much better. Scientists made programs that could recognize faces in photos. They made programs that could read handwritten words. They made programs that could understand spoken words. All of these used machine learning. One important breakthrough was the internet. The internet gave scientists lots of data. Companies like Google and Yahoo started to use machine learning. Google used machine learning to understand what people were searching for. Yahoo used machine learning to stop spam emails. Facebook used machine learning to suggest friends to people. These companies made lots of money. They saw that machine learning was very useful. So they gave money to scientists to do more research. In this period, scientists also learned that more data helped machines learn better. Bigger computers also helped. Scientists realized that the old problems with AI were partly because they did not have enough data or fast enough computers. Now they had both. Machine learning became the main way to make intelligent programs. By 2000, machine learning was the future of AI. At the start of the 2010s, a new technology changed AI again. It was called deep learning. Deep learning uses something called neural networks. These are programs that copy how brains work. A brain has billions of small parts called neurons. They connect to each other. They send signals. Our brain learns by changing these connections. Neural networks work in a similar way. They have artificial neurons. These can change how they connect to each other. Deep learning needed very fast computers. Scientists use special computers called GPUs. These computers were made for video games at first, but scientists found they could use them for deep learning. GPUs could do many calculations very fast. This made deep learning work much better. Deep learning also needed huge amounts of data. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Microsoft had this data. They gave scientists permission to use their data for research. In 2012, something amazing happened. Scientists used deep learning to understand pictures. A program called AlexNet won a big competition. It could recognize what was in photos better than ever before. This surprised many people. Deep learning was much better than the old ways. After this, everyone wanted to use deep learning. Companies started hiring scientists who knew deep learning. Universities started teaching deep learning. New companies formed to work with deep learning. Deep learning changed many things. It made computers better at understanding pictures. It made computers better at understanding words. It made computers better at understanding speech. Self-driving cars use deep learning to see the road. Hospitals use deep learning to find diseases in medical pictures. Deep learning brought AI back into the real world. People started to see AI everywhere. The AI winter was completely over now. AI was very hot again. By the 2010s, AI stopped being just for scientists. It became part of everyday life for normal people. Smartphones had AI. They could unlock phones by looking at faces. They could understand voice commands. They could suggest next words when typing. These were all AI. Streaming services like Netflix used AI. Netflix watches what shows you like. Then it suggests shows you might want to watch. You probably use this kind of AI every day without thinking about it. The biggest change was that AI companies became very valuable. Google, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft all became super powerful. They all used AI in their products. Google made an AI called AlphaGo. AlphaGo played the game Go against the best human player in the world. Go is much harder than chess. Many people did not think AI could beat humans at Go, but AlphaGo won. This shocked the world. It showed that AI was now very powerful. In 2018, a new AI system came out. It was called BERT. It could understand English text very well. In 2020, an even more powerful system came out called GPT-3. It could write very good English text. It could answer questions. It could write stories. It could write code. These systems were trained on billions of words from the internet. They could do amazing things. More and more people started to use AI systems. AI was no longer something only experts talked about. Ordinary people were now using AI every day. AI had truly become mainstream. In November 2022, something huge happened. A company called OpenAI released ChatGPT. This was a new kind of AI that could talk like a human. ChatGPT could answer almost any question. It could write essays. It could write code. It could explain difficult ideas in simple words. 1 million people used ChatGPT in just 5 days. In 2 months, 100 million people had used it. It was the fastest growing technology ever. ChatGPT uses something called a large language model, or LLM. An LLM learns from reading huge amounts of text. It learns patterns in how words go together. When you ask a question, it predicts what word should come next. It keeps doing this until it makes a complete answer. This sounds simple, but it is very powerful. ChatGPT was trained on hundreds of billions of words. This made it very good at understanding and writing English. Other companies rushed to make their own AI chatbots. Google made Bard. Microsoft put AI inside their Bing search engine. Every technology company wanted their own AI system. Businesses started using these AI systems to write emails and code and reports. Students started using them for homework. Writers used them to get ideas. The technology was so powerful that it scared some people. Some people worried that AI might take away jobs. Some worried that AI might be dangerous. By 2025, large language models changed how people work. Many people used AI to help them every day. AI had become as important as the internet. The technology keeps getting better. Scientists are still finding new ways to use AI. The story of AI is still being written. We are living in the time when AI became part of our world. Today, in 2025, AI is everywhere. But where will it go from here? Scientists are working on many new ideas. One big idea is making AI systems that understand the real world better. Right now, AI is very good with words and numbers and pictures. But understanding the real world is harder. A person can learn from just a few examples. A machine needs millions of examples. Scientists are working on ways to make machines learn faster. They call this few-shot learning. If they can solve this, AI will be much smarter. Another big idea is making AI systems that can think in many ways at the same time. Right now, AI systems are good at one thing. Google's AI plays Go. ChatGPT writes text. But they're not good at other things. Real intelligence can do many different things. A smart person can play chess, write poems, fix cars, and talk to friends. Scientists want to make AI like this. This is called general artificial intelligence. Many people think this will happen in the next few years. There are also big questions about AI safety. As AI gets more powerful, we need to make sure it is safe. We need to make sure AI does not hurt people. We need to make sure AI tells the truth. Scientists are working on these problems. Some people worry about AI becoming too powerful, but most scientists believe AI can help solve big problems. AI can help doctors find diseases. AI can help scientists discover new medicines. AI can help teachers teach better. The future of AI is bright. We are just at the beginning of the AI story. Many amazing things will happen in the coming years.